all above target. People above target. Process above target. Business environment
Perfect.
above target. So Hassan, congratulations from the entire PMP community for achieving this best thing that is possible for the PMP aspirant. Hassan, can you share us your journey of PMP, the entire journey?
Okay. Basically, I'm a civil engineer. From my civil engineers and bachelor's, I did MBA, and it has been quite a time that I have not been into studies. So in March 2021, I approached Sir Amir because I was thinking of doing PMP. And in March, I contacted Sir Amir that I want to join his batch. Uh, uh, I was in his batch 7, which held in Ramzan. And as everyone knows, in Pakistan, in Ramzan, the timings of offices are a bit easy for people and the Eid holidays. So I wanted to join that batch. I joined it, and the journey was very beautiful. Though it was a bit of hard work, but apart from the studies and all, I made some very nice friends. Uh, I would like to name them because they have helped me a lot. First and foremost would be Mojde. She helped me a lot from the start till my PMP. I used to ask her about any queries that I used to face while doing mocks or anything, and she was very helpful to reply me as soon as she got time. And at the end, Akhil was there. He helped me a lot as well. So yeah, this is a journey that I had with very beautiful friends.
Okay. Okay. So can you share how you prepared after the once the batch program is done? How did you prepare for the entire PMP?
So I started with one by one, one knowledge area at a time. I used to do one knowledge area. After that, Sir Amri used to provide me with a question of 50 questions of each knowledge area. I used to attempt those, and slowly and gradually I used to progress. Once the knowledge areas and agile part was finished, then we start doing mocks. Uh, I almost did 19 to 20 mocks, including prepcast, and my average score was like 66, 68. Maximum I went was 71, 72 in 2 or 3 mocks, apart from prepcast. Once I shifted on prepcast, my score became a bit higher because I thought the prepcast questions were really simple and logical. So if you have a good concepts, then it's easy to crack that prepcast.
Okay. Okay. So what do you think like other mocks, your comparison with other mocks and prepcast?
I think other mocks are also really very good. Triday and Wagday mocks are really very good because they make your concepts really strong. The questions are very difficult, and it becomes very difficult to score on them. And once you analyze what your mistakes are, it really helps you a lot in the real exam. I feel that those mocks are really very important to do as well.
Okay, okay. So this means it's not just one simulator, it's actually a combination of everything that we have done and how we have moved through that way,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So you
yes.
remember you said, Mishal, I want to do exam in August. And I said, okay, then give me your time, I'll make sure. And we did it. Hassan.
Yeah, exactly, exactly, exactly.
And August has been very lucky for everyone, especially in our team. Okay, so tell me out of exam how you booked it. I gave you go ahead, you booked the exam. So we had 2 holidays, Ashura, Wednesday, Thursday. So you booked the exam on Friday, right?
Yes, on 11th Ashura, I booked the exam, and remember I was studying late at night. At 2 a.m., I asked, sir, I had an exam on Friday morning at 12 p.m. At 2 a.m. in night, I asked Sir Amir about a question, and he was like, "Why are you woke up still? You should go in bed and sleep. You are already prepared." But I was so tensed, and to be very honest, I was not able to sleep before the exam at all. I slept like for 15, 20, maybe 40 minutes, but I was in bed just giving rest to my body. Because I thought that if I cannot sleep, I should just give my body a good rest. I woke up early. I woke up at 10, 10:30. I went to the center. What I kept telling myself that I have to be hydrated because I am not in good shape because I was sleepy a little. So I kept myself hydrated. My exam started at 12 exactly. Uh, it was a very good exam, I would say. At any point, I was not feeling that I am 100% sure that I'll clear the exam. There were answers that I felt are the right, but I was not sure about it. There was some disturbance as well in the exam center as other students were also taking their exams, and there was a little bit of a disturbance, and the construction site was also near where the execution was happening, so there was sound of that as well. So it was a bit uh, difficult to concentrate on. Other than that, I took 3 breaks. I completed my first set of 60 questions when I was left with 147 minutes. Uh, Other than that, in the second set of questions I completed when I had 73 minutes left for the last set. So this is what my time management was. I had a strategy that I'll start a bit slow. I want to feel what the questions are really like, what they want to ask about, what they want to ask about, from which context they are asking. So I started up slowly. I completed 30 questions in 45 minutes, but then I realized that it will not be easy to go at this pace. So I started a bit faster, but alhamdulillah, I managed to complete the exam because the time management I in the last I managed it quite well. I was left with 30 seconds when I completed the exam, and after 30 seconds I just close my eyes and start praying to Almighty Allah that I might get succeeded.
And you did, and you did.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is a very good achievement, and Akil, who is watching your video on YouTube, is saying congratulations. Mojde on WhatsApp is saying congratulations. So all the people who have helped you, they are saying this is a very good thing, especially that things we find in batch programs that people get together. Even those students who clear before, they help other students who have not cleared. So this is a very fantastic thing that we are having today. So this is a very good thing. Okay, so let us walk into the exam. Agile, Scrum, fundamentals, like all the events, and agile mindset, 7 leadership. Was it enough?
Yes, it was enough. I think agile values, and more importantly the roles and responsibilities. What are the roles and responsibilities of servant leader, scrum master, development team, PO? If you know these things clearly, then it's very easy to crack those answers. uh, Scrum mindset is very important. Need to know what is the process, where are you right now, what are they asking, what can happen. These are important things. Kanban, I did not find any question on it on that, except for one MCQ where Kanban was mentioned in an option. Other than that, Kanban was not in questions. XP was not there, lean was not there, nothing apart from Scrum and Agile.
Okay. So remaining thing like stakeholder communication resource is the key for exam.
So my my paper was more towards the people area. I find my paper to be 60-70% on people area, and more specifically it was on resource managed team development team. This is all how it was going, question after question on managed team development team. When it comes to business area, it was more on PMO. What are the functions of PMO? The questions like this, the responsibilities of PMO. So this is how it was. Stakeholder and communication were less. Procurement was there. Risk was there, little and easy, but it was highly going towards the resource.
So, in your opinion, exam PMP exam is more towards people, and you need to work
Yes, yes,
more
yes,
towards people.
yes. People area is more. Process was very few questions on process.
Okay, 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 Hassan. Any formula question?
No formula question. Two drags and drops, which were very easy. Two graph questions. One graph question was on burn down chart. You have to analyze where your performance, team's performance got better. CPI, SPI graph was also there. It was very easy. Then CPI, SPI question was also in drag and drop, and other CPI, SPI, and other drag and drop was on the interpersonal skill. There were scenarios, and you have to just match it with the interpersonal skill.
Good. Okay, so you have given us a good information. So now your final advice for all the PMP aspirants.
Well, my final advice would be the key to clear the PMP is the lesson learned register that you will make. The comprehensive lesson learned register, the more comprehensive lesson learned register, the easier it will be for you to clear the exam.
Okay. So more about just writing like how the groups were working together, how you guys have worked, how when Akil cleared the exam, she asked Akil specifically to guide you. So this is how the community works, and I'm extremely happy that my certified PMPs are doing an extremely good job. Now, Hassan, three things from you. First, I want you to write PMP questions. Not the real question, exam like question. You are given the exam, you have the insight, right exam like question. Okay, and that's how real exam is being done. And I will share in the coaching call. Secondly, teach one. As Mojni has done this, you need to do the same. As Akil has done it, you need to do the same. And finally, you did a long, hard work. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. So thank you very much for choosing us. I'm extremely happy that you added in our list in Wall of Legends